Hey, how y'all doing? Boy, it's some beautiful weather down here in Louisiana, and I took advantage of it yesterday. I planted some peas and some sunflowers. Today, we're going to do a little bit more planting. One day last fall, I got this big old box in the mail, and it was from a fellow by the name of Jason. Opened the box up, and there was 4 5 gallon buckets. Jason plants his garden in containers. And this is his setup that works really, really well. In fact, I'm going to put his YouTube channel name on the bottom. You need to visit his channel. The first bucket, he's drilled a hole. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but it's about 3.5 inches from the bottom of the bucket. And that's your overflow. Keeps you from putting too much water in here. The second bucket has a bunch of little holes drilled all in the bottom, this great big hole in the center, and this little one, that's where the fill tube goes. This bucket fits inside of this bucket. But before you do that, Jason makes these cups, which you can probably get at a dollar store for little or nothing. And he drills holes all around this little cup. That's to allow the water to seep in. Take the cup and insert it in that big hole in the middle. Take this bucket and slide it into this one. The next part of the planter is the fill tube, and it has a notch on the bottom so the water can flow freely. You insert your fill tube into that hole, and it's nothing but a piece of PVC pipe. And he even has the tops for them. This hole here, the fill tube fits through, and the hole in the center would be where you'd plant a single plant. If you're going to cover your bucket with black plastic, I would take and cut out this center part of the top, put the plastic on, letting it drape over the sides, and then snap your top in place to hold the plastic. Then you would just slit a hole in the plastic where you want to put a plant. Since I had never used one of these before, he sent the instructions on how to fill it. He starts out by filling the cup about half full of dirt, potting soil, compost, whatever you're going to use. Then you tap it down, firm it up just a little. You don't want to pack it real hard. I'll say you just want to firm it up. Finish filling the cup, do the same thing, put a little water in there as you go. After the cup is full, you want to start filling the bucket. Put a few inches, put a little water, put a few more inches, firm up just the center part of the soil. Keep filling till you get almost to the top. The reason you want to firm that center part is it'll wick the water a whole lot better. Once you get the bucket filled, you're ready to plant. You want to be on a pretty regular schedule of filling this tube. You want that reservoir of water to remain full. Don't worry about overfilling, because remember I showed you that drain hole in that first bucket. So it's pretty much idiot proof. Even I could do it. In fact, the second setup he sent me I planted a whole crop of green onions in it, and they did fantastic. So they do work. When you visit his channel, you're going to see some of the prettiest vegetables grown in these buckets. It's amazing. Jason had a video on how to make these, but I didn't see it last time I visited his channel. So you may want to get in touch with him. Maybe he put it somewhere else. Maybe he'll do another one. Who knows? Once again, Jason, I want to thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go plant some lima beans. I've already drawn the row. You've seen me do that a bunch of times. And I went ahead and made the furrow right at the top of the row. Next step is to plant our beans. I'm just dropping them in here, 4 to 6 inches apart. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now I would normally plant this with my planter, but I don't have enough seeds to put in the hopper, so I got to do it by hand. I know it's work. I know it's tough, but you can do it. Because these are some pretty big seeds, we're going to cover them, I guess, about an inch deep. You've heard me say this before. You've seen me do it before. But I can't stress how important it is to water those seeds in. You'll be amazed how much faster they'll come up, and you'll also get a better stand. Also giving it just a little taste of water-soluble fertilizer. Now I'm going to end up giving them about a gallon of water per foot. And I'm going to keep the soil moist until they come up. You're also seeing the advantage of planting in a furrow. The water doesn't run all over the place. It goes right down where you want it. Well, hope you enjoyed. Hope it was helpful. And la spa.